Hi there, I wanted to give you a very quick review of the TP-Link mesh Wi-Fi systems, the M5, Deco M5, the Deco M4 and the Deco E4. I keep forgetting the numbers. All I'm doing here, folks, is just literally telling you the information that's on TP-Link's website. So I own the E4 system, I don't own the other systems, but I have researched them and I've also had dialogue with people who've been watching my videos. So this is just my view using the information that is before me and my experience with the Deco E4, and I will say it's a very, very good mesh Wi-Fi system. Some people have criticised my videos for not being specific enough in the past. Well, that's up to them. I would say in the round, are these systems good? My answer is yes, very good. I'm very happy with them. Check out the video, the review, and please like and subscribe. Thanks. Welcome to this very quick TP-Link Deco mesh Wi-Fi comparison video. This is just directly extracted or shown from the TP-Link website, but I just thought I'd show it here. It might save you booting up your laptop just to view this, and also if you try and view it on a phone, you can't see everything on the same screen very easily. So left hand side is the M5, which is the newest model. Next newest is the M4, and then on the right is the E4, which is the least new of the three options. Please note these three are all compatible, so you can add any or mix any within your system. So you can extend your mesh Wi-Fi system by adding more of these items. So straight up, let's go down through this and see what we've got. From a power point of view, we're not too worried about that. All of that's exactly the same. The one thing you will say is, of course, as you go up the levels, you're going to get higher end equipment. But what does that really mean? Well, first of all, of course, you've got the styles. I'll show these. You've got the styles there, which are obviously important to you. You might want to, for example, if you've got an E4 system, you might want to add and like the same style. So just go for an M4. So there's that. But there's more than that, because it's what is under the hood. So as you work our way down through, what you'll find is that the M5 system, okay, has got more antennas on it, which should mean that it theoretically could give a stronger signal. So that's one thing straight out the bat right away. It's got more antennas on it. But I will say that my E4 on this side has been absolutely perfect. I'm getting feedback from people that the M4 is working exactly the same. So there you go, no issues there. One thing that is very important right away is the interface here. This is the connection from your mesh Wi-Fi, your very first mesh Wi-Fi unit, into your existing router. So the E4 works on 100 megabits per second. The M4 is a gigabit. They're two number gigabit Ethernet ports, and the M5 is also a gigabit. So M4 and M5 are going to get you a faster connection, because you have to have that first connection wired between your existing broadband router and your first mesh Wi-Fi unit. Now, what some people have been doing very cleverly is they've been adding a single M4 to an E4 system, so they get that fast wired connection, and then they still get the high fast Wi-Fi connections. We'll look at those in a sec. So I've got another video out there. Just have a look at that. It's quite interesting to consider. But from a wired connection, that first connection, because all of this is like a chain, and it's only as fast as its weakest link, or like a hose pipe. It's only as fast as the narrowest bit of hose pipe. The M5 and the M4 are faster theoretically, but the E4 is probably way faster than most people's broadband providers anyway, so it's probably going to be more than sufficient. Okay, I've got really good broadband, and my mesh Wi-Fi on the E4 is more than sufficient. So that's first of all. So you've got gigabit there, shows it down here actually. You've got 100 megabits per second on the E4. Okay, so working our way down, there will be different specifications as you go, and when you get down to the actual wireless feature, you'll see that there's this one here has got the M4 and the E4 have got the same signal rate, 300, 867, 300, 867. The I keep forgetting, the M5, however, is quicker, a little bit quicker. It's got 400 megabits per second on the 2.4 gigahertz system. So these are both emitting two different types of frequency that different devices can use. So there are various benefits. I'm not going to go into that. So you get a very slight benefit on the M5 with the wireless rate, but nothing significant. So the main thing there, I would say, is the E4 and the M4 are almost as good from the Wi-Fi point of view. The M4 is equally as good on that first wired connection. Okay. Other than that, you've got these advanced features with the M4 and M5, which you don't get with the E4, and that is it. I'm not going to go into more detail. There's lots of other things like advanced features, but you do get parental controls and things like that even with the E4. So I think the most important thing for you guys, and then we carry on through, you get 3 units with each pack when you're buying these on the internet, and that's it really. So in a nutshell, the big difference are, one, when you're wired in the first instance, the M5 and M4 are getting you that gigabit connection. The E4 is only getting 100 megabits per second, and then from a wireless perspective, they're giving you very comparable. The M5 is very slightly better. So that concludes it. Hopefully that was of use to you guys. And I jumped around a little bit there, but you get what you pay for. But if you do go for the lower spec, the cheaper option, you can upgrade by adding individual units from the higher spec option as you go along. So I'm going to be upgrading my E4 system soon by adding a single M4 node as my primary device that plugs into my broadband, and that will speed my connection up right across the patch. Okay, so there you go. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you again. Thanks.